Hi everyone, I'm Sophie, the Autistic Autist, and today we will talk about the most frequently asked question here. Is it about autism? No. Is it about med school? No. Is it about any topic related to specifically me? Not really. It's about why I speak English in my videos even though my main language is German. And I thought the answer was simple and I didn't think it would be such a huge thing. Basically, I speak English because that is the universal language. That is what we get taught in schools, specifically so we can communicate with the rest of the world. And that's what I'm trying to do. I try to communicate with the rest of the world. And only English-speaking countries and Germans both have asked me this question. Why the hell I don't speak my main language? And some have been nice and just curious, and some have been really aggressive, being like, you can't speak it, so stop doing it. Just practice more and then start communicating. I am not trying to be the perfect English-speaking person. I'm not even trying to be correct all the time. I'm trying to communicate. And I think you can hear out what I'm trying to tell you in my videos, and I think I'm getting better. I hopefully get better. And I know that it's a process, and I know that you shouldn't hide if you're not perfect at something. And this is actually good practice for me, and I think it's going to be helpful in my future. And to everyone who is curious why I don't speak German, basically there are three countries who could understand me. That's Austria, where I live, Germany, and then Switzerland. Not even all in Switzerland, and the Netherlands speak kind of Germanish way, but it's not so that we could definitely understand each other. And I think this kind of Jewish version that sounds like a huge dialected form of Germany, at least Yiddish or something is it called. I once listened to it and I was like, I kind of know what they are speaking about, but it's like a very similar kind of thing I try to solve in my head and not like I can really communicate with them. And of course, Amish people speak a way of German. But that's not every autistic. That's not every scientist. That's not every person interested in autism. And that's not every friend of mine. And I want to talk to as many autistics as I can. I want to talk to as many scientists as I can. And I want to talk to all of my friends. Some of those friends want to just support me. Some of those friends will learn something new about me. Some of those friends help me. Some of those friends are actually autistic and might like my videos, hopefully, I guess. And those are main reasons why I want to speak English. And I really don't understand why it's such a problem. I don't understand why you need to be perfect at something to show it to other people. Like, it's very embarrassing if I am not perfect at it. Like, if it hurts you to listen to someone who's not perfect, then, yeah, I'm maybe not the place for you, but that's not my goal, and that's never going to be my goal. And I felt like I needed to make a video about it that I can reference. So if you got a link to this video after commenting something about why are you speaking English? Is English your main language? Where are you from? Stuff like that. Then it's this video where I want to kind of explain everything so I don't have to answer the same thing all the time. I'm from Austria. My main language is German. And It's kind of sometimes a little different from German. There are certain words Germans don't use, and they mainly don't know what they are. Most of the time, I know German versions because they have in movies and everywhere they kind of use those words. So I most of the time know what I can tell them if they don't understand what I'm trying to say. And I like German, even though I think it's a little harsh sometimes, so I agree with people. English is softer, but that's just language stuff. In school, we kids all study German and English from primary school on. In primary school, it might be a little soft. I, for example, went in order to get better at English to a certain course every week. My mom made sure that I could speak English and that I felt some form of comfortable with it. It only went until 14 years, where I then only had school. And my English did get worse because the English in like those separate classes was kind of about getting a feeling for it, making it something you feel comfortable as if it was something of your own. And in class it was about rules, 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 rules. And that kind of clashed in me. I was feeling like that might be the right thing, but then I was like, wait, what is the rule behind it? And everything mixed, and I got weak at it. Then I started to read books and listen to English TV shows and stuff, and I got better at it. But I know, and I'm very aware that I am not perfect. I mostly leave the weird things in the outtakes. That was the thing I'm stimming with, sorry. And I don't really try to make it seem perfect at all. I try to make you laugh about my mistakes, and I try to be unique in talking the way you might feel uncomfortable. Some people do feel uncomfortable with language mistakes, and I'm not trying to mock you, but I think we should just accept each other the way we are and for the choices we make. So if you commented that you really can stand it, then I'm sorry. You might want to watch videos from actually main language English people and not mine. I'm okay with that. Just bye, go and find a place. Stop though commenting on my videos or videos from someone else, because we won't change who we are just because you feel uncomfortable. I want to make that point clear. The way you experience the internet is not the way others want to experience the internet. And if you feel uncomfortable, then I really recommend stopping those things that make you uncomfortable, but not trying to change other people. That never works. That's unfair. That's not helpful, and that's not the goal. I don't want to change just because you want me to speak German or just to don't speak English. I won't stop because I have certain goals that I mentioned earlier. So it's kind of impossible, and I'm not listening to your critique. I know my English isn't perfect, and other people have told me in very nice ways that my accent is nice, and I'm really happy about that. And I'm aware that there is an accent and that it might sound different than a main language English speaking person. But there are a lot of countries out there who also learn English and where it's not their main language, and also those people then understand me and they can answer in also not the correctest way of English, because English is kind of the language used to communicate in science and just around people around the world. And at work, for example, I have a student job in a place where there are concerts, and there's a European Youth Orchestra, for example, and those are people from all over Europe. And they communicate obviously in English, even though one has a French accent, one has a German accent. That's just the way it is with English. That's nothing new that I'm doing. That's nothing where I'm the only one doing it. It's a universal form of communication, and that's how I see it. I don't see it as a wannabe English person. I don't see myself as someone who wants to seem like I'm stemming from the USA or like the UK or Australia or wherever. I want to be someone who can communicate with people from every country, from every ethnicity, from the youngest age to the highest age. I want to connect with them and I want to try to help them. Specifically to can communicate with the specifically so we can communicate both has and of course Amish Biege and of course like from primary school on, like from primary, and listen to English and listen to English TV stuff. And I hope that was understandable. I don't want to be mean to you. Please stop being mean to me. And I hope this could explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. Thank you for listening. Bye!